Comfort, elevated. The Cat Deeley sandal moment viewers can't stop talking about. Something about the way Cat Deeley dresses has always felt like a secret being shared, not a headline being announced. No cameras rolling. No studio lights. Just an Instagram post, dropped quietly into a summer feed, and somehow, that made people pay even closer attention. Because here's the thing about Cat Deeley. She spent the last 2 years becoming one of British daytime television's most watched faces, stepping into the This Morning sofa alongside Ben Shepherd after Holly Willoughby's departure, carrying a role she's openly called something she'd never done before. And now, with This Morning on its summer break and a rotating cast of familiar faces filling in, Alison Hammond, Dermot O'Leary, Josie Gibson, Cat isn't on our screens at all right now. And yet, somehow, she's still finding a way to be part of the conversation. That's the interesting part. Off-duty, off-air, off the clock, and still setting the tone for what summer style is supposed to look like. The look itself was almost defiantly simple. Wide leg, slightly slouchy tailored trousers in beige. A breezy black button-down shirt. And on her feet, a low-profile black sandal with subtle metal hardware. Nothing flashy, nothing that screamed for attention. Fashion watchers have pointed to a couple of likely candidates, an A9 Bing style or a Barber design, though nobody's confirmed exactly which. And maybe that's part of the appeal. Nobody needed a designer tag to feel the outfit working. There's something worth sitting with here. We live in a moment where practical and stylish are so often treated as opposites, where comfort gets coded as a compromise, something you settle for once you've stopped trying. Cat's sandal choice quietly argues the opposite. The sandal wasn't dressed up to hide what it was. It was allowed to just be comfortable, flat, supportive, sensible, and the outfit built elegance around it instead of asking the shoe to do all the work. That's a small thing. But it's also not a small thing at all, if you think about who's watching. Because Cat Deeley didn't get to where she is by performing perfection. Long before This Morning, she built a career on presenting warmth, approachable, funny, unmistakably human, the kind of on-screen presence that never once tried to seem untouchable. And her personal style has followed the same instinct. Aspirational, yes. But never so aspirational it stops feeling attainable. That's a difficult balance most public figures never quite land. It's worth asking why a single Instagram outfit post generates this much genuine interest. Part of it is timing. Cat is off our screens for the summer, so any glimpse of her feels a little more valuable, a little more like catching up with someone you've missed. Part of it is trust. She's become one of those presenters whose taste people quietly borrow from, without ever really admitting it out loud. And part of it, honestly, might be relief. In a summer flooded with styling advice that assumes unlimited budgets and unlimited comfort with heels, here was a woman most of the country recognizes, proving you don't have to choose between looking put together and being able to actually walk in your shoes. There's a kind of confidence in that. Not the loud kind. The quiet kind, the kind that doesn't need to explain itself. So maybe that's what people are really responding to when they linger on a photo like this one. Not the trousers. Not even the sandals, if we're honest. But the reminder that comfort was never the enemy of style in the first place. Someone just needed to prove it, casually, almost by accident, on a normal Tuesday in her own back garden. What do you think? Does a good pair of sandals deserve this much attention? Or is it really about who's wearing them? Either way, it says something that a single off-duty photo can hold this much conversation. Let us know what you noticed first.